Alright guys, so some of you may be wondering, should I buy a Gladiator or should I buy a JL? If you're looking at getting into overlanding, or maybe you're moving away from Toyota and some of the other models out there. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. John here. It's time to start building our dreams. And so today we're with Rokke Overland, and he's going to show us a little bit about his build. But first, we're going to upgrade him with a pre-cleaner from Ruby. I don't have a place to put it. Isaac gave it to me as part of my build project, and I'm going to pass it along to Rokke Overland.
Thank you.
And get him hooked up with a Cyclone. Is going to keep the filter living its best life. So let's get this project started. And with that being said, roll the video. Hold on. All right guys, so if you're gonna upgrade your snorkel, reach out to the guys at Snorkel Upgrade. They're pretty cool. Isaac and the team, they are US made in Jacksonville, Cyclone International, but all you have to do is basically take off your band that comes with it, and then you're gonna pull off your head. Oh yeah, there's some dirt that's been getting in there for sure.
Yep.
So just wanna make sure the surface is pretty clean. Doesn't have to be perfect, but Isaac is also gonna send you with the pre-cleaner a piece of this tape. It's kind of like a foam tape. It's just a filler material. It's the same thing we used before. And what you're going to do is you're just going to peel the back off, line it up even with the top, and put that on to the Jeep. If you have a snorkel, you can definitely use a pre-cleaner. They make them for just about every type of snorkel: Dobinson's, AEV, ARB, the Safari snorkels, and everything else. You're just going to run this tape parallel to the top rim, and then here at the back we're just going to trim it off where it's nice and even. Hi guys, so this is the Cyclone International pre-cleaner. This is a 9001. Over here on the diesel you actually have a 9001R, and the biggest difference is the size of the vanes. If you look down in here, when you spin this rotor, the gas engines require a bigger vane. It's like an airplane wing, needs more surface to get the speed up. Larger engines, diesels, larger V8s, you're going to have a little bit smaller propeller inside of the housing. These are patented, and again, they're made local in Jacksonville, Florida. So the biggest thing is this ejection port. You want it at what they call a 630 to 7 position. So it's not straight back, it's kind of a little bit at an angle towards the back, and we'll let you guys take a look once we're done. And here we're going to take, it's just an 11mm. Loosen this up. And these clamps are the same that you would find on a big diesel truck or commercial equipment. They're like a band clamp with a T-bolt, and they actually do really well. Make sure we're over the film. And it's got a few stoppers in there, so you're just going to put it on about the right angle. You're going to push it down, you'll feel it seat all the way. And then after you tighten it up, if you want, you can come back with a razor blade and clean this up. Take an 11mm and you can tighten it down, dress it up. Now, some people do say, hey, my pre-cleaner broke, because these are actually made to break. That way it doesn't rip off your entire intake and snorkel. These are the same ones, same design they use for the military and heavy equipment. Ideally, this is like a hard hat. You hit it, it could split and break, but it's not going to rip off your snorkel and damage your vehicle. So it's a little bit harder plastic. This is a more softer plastic. So that's just something to be aware of. Have I broken one? No, I've done all kinds of stuff, but you never know, things do happen when you're off-road. And so that's another reason you don't want to over tighten this. You just want it tight and snug. Once the bolt gets most of the way down, you're just going to kind of stop and it'll be good to go. All right, that's probably pretty good. Then you want to take and lift up on it and make sure it's not going to blow off going down the highway. And that's as easy as it is to upgrade your snorkel. All right guys, so some of you may be wondering, should I buy a Gladiator or should I buy a JL? If you're looking at getting into overlanding, or maybe you're moving away from Toyota and some of the other models out there. So we're going to walk around the vehicle. He's going to tell us a little bit about what he likes about his JL, and then later on I'll do a walk around the JT in another video, and we'll just, you know, hear from two owners. What do we think? I like the Gladiator because of truck bed space. You may like the JL for other reasons. So what are kind of some of the reasons that you bought your JL?
Well, you know, I bought mine back during COVID, so I didn't have a whole lot of choice.
Right.
I was buying it new, but I wanted the Wrangler because of capability, basically. Right. The toss-up between a Wrangler and the Gladiator, if I had had the choice at the time, I don't know which one I would have picked, to be honest, because there are pros and cons for both. Like you said, the Gladiator, obviously, you have bed space. You've got way more room. That is the biggest downside to the JL, to me, is the lack of space to put all your stuff. Right. And I can show you here in a minute what I'm talking about. Yeah. But the JL, on the flip side, is a bit more capable than the Gladiator because of the shorter wheelbase. And so you're going to be able to get through a little tighter situations. It's got a tighter turning radius. Shorter wheelbase means a little less likely to high center on something. You can overcome that with the Gladiator. You just got to put bigger lift and
this
bigger
one
tires.
I put full skids underneath just in case high center as well.
So there's give and take for everything.
Yeah, but very similar build. So both rocking, you know, winches. He's got a Warren. I got the Harbor Freight. I've got an ARB. He's got a what brand bumper do you have?
That is an LOD.
LOD bumper. We both run the Big 5 Overland.
Love that.
He's got the KC Gravity Pro 6. I got the DIY Amazon version. Alu-cab, CVT, some minor differences, but for the most part, very capable. You know, any Jeep on 37s will go just about anywhere.
That's right.
And Rod's done a whole lot of updates to his, so let's just do a quick walk around and show him what you've done to your Jeep.
Okay, well, let's go over the interior, because that's where the majority of the recent upgrades have been. Okay. So basically, I started with this SHW seat delete. This is the double-decker SHW seat delete. There's so much space wasted in a Wrangler with your rear seats. Right. And I had them folded down. I was always stacking stuff. But you look here, you don't have a whole lot of space in here at all, particularly because in the back, I'll show you in a second, the drawer stack and the fridge slide that I have. So I started with the seat delete. I love this thing. You know, it's got these deep drawers, and I can put all of my recovery equipment in there. And then in addition, you also have a nice space under here that you can capture all that space and put a lot of stuff that you don't use very often. Right. And so a nice flat surface. It's got this nice non-marring type finish on this wood. And this wood is supposedly, this plywood is supposedly the lightest plywood in the world. It is. Import it from Spain.
I picked up one of their sets when I was at, I think, Save one time, or with Rob at Revere Overland. It is super light compared to the heavy duty plywood I used.
It really is, yeah, because this back panel is not SHW. This is a panel that I put in so I could put my electronics and my water. And I think this is 3/4 inch birch, and it probably weighs as much as one of these entire drawer systems. Oh yeah, so absolutely. It's a big difference.
And then you've got the Julka hot tap in there with the water filter. Yeah,
the guzzle water filter.
Nice.
We'll go over to the other side here.
Okay. Inca trash bag. I left mine at the house. All right, guys, I want to tell you about a great deal we've got going on between our channel and Inca Overland Outfitters.com. If you are in need of some awesome gear and want to help support the channel, Inca Overland Outfitters makes some great products. I'm running their canopy topper. This is their trail bag, and I'll show you the tool bag. So the tool bag here is nice. It's heavy duty. Mine probably weighs about 50 pounds. Has a high quality zipper. It's got reflective panels on the outside. It's got a place for Molle. If you want to put any Velcro, you can. Mine here, it gets used all the time. These things are built to last. So heavy duty pouches, take this with you. It's see-through so you can see what's in there. As far as contents, like this one, you can see all the sockets and everything in there. There's my 36mm. You can unzip it completely. It's reinforced through Velcro on the bottom. So it'll completely come apart. So if you only need to take half a bag with you, you can. And it's pretty nice. So we're calling it the Lucky 7 deal, 777. So that's a lucky number. So you can save 7% on your trail bag, you can save 7% on the tool bag, or you can save 7% if you want to go all out and get a canopy topper like mine. Will be coming out very soon, or a pass-through camper for your vehicle that Inca makes. Whether you got a big truck, small truck, or what have you, code is SBYD for Start Building Your Dreams. Again, that's SBYD, and you'll save some money over at IncaOverlandOutfitters.com. I'm not going to ever promote a product I don't believe in. Lewis is a good friend. He makes quality products. If it was garbage, I would not put it on the channel. That way you guys can see the gear yourself.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love Inca trash bags. So I've got the Bluetti AC200 Max for my power system. I was going to put a dual battery system. I've got a Red Arc Manager 30 full system in my trailer, and I love that system. But what I would have sacrificed is all that under storage that I now have. This takes up a little bit of space, but if you think about it, this is almost 200 amp hours. It's got a 2000 watt inverter, everything all built into one package, and it's a lot less expensive.
Yeah.
So I wired this in directly into an aux beam switch. And with this aux beam switch, now I can run all of my circuits, fuse circuits off of this, just like I would on a typical dual battery system. In addition, the reason I got this AC200 Max is that I can dual charge. I can charge off of my solar and off of my vehicle at the same time. And on a bright sunny day in the middle of the day when the sun is high, I can actually get combined between the DC-DC charging that I'm getting off of my vehicle plus the solar. I'm getting 48 amps of charging. Wow. So that's, you know, pretty crazy.
Yeah.
You do have to get this Victron charge converter that converts the charge from 12 volts, it bumps it up to 30 volts. Okay. And that is what allows you to get that additional charge. So there's a little bit of work you have to do to figure out how to get it, but I can get almost 50 amps of charging in this thing. So,
and how much water are you carrying?
So this is the Front Runner 40 liter, I believe it is. Okay. So it's about 10 gallons. Yeah. Right, yeah, about 10 gallons. I've got it plumbed in, and then
I do like the chainsaw mount, so check out the chainsaw mount.
Yeah, I got this nice chainsaw mount here that holds it nice and secure. Again, the Inca 4x4 bag, love that. And
this is a really nice build out in the back. I like this all metal, very organized. I wish mine was that organized, but eventually.
I am an organization freak. So this is the American Adventure Lab drawer stack. I keep my tools in this drawer, I keep food in this drawer, and I just keep camp supplies in this drawer. Okay. This is my fridge slide. They call it their flip and slide. Okay. Comes out to here, second layer comes out to here, and then this flips out. So I've got a lot of horizontal surfaces here. Yeah. I can work here, I can put my stove here. I've got my Trailgator table here that will flip down, as well as I've got this pull out. So I've got just a tremendous amount of horizontal surface here for prepping food, or when you're cooking, or just, you know, a lot of times I'll put my stuff that I'm charging right here. I've got my espresso machine from Nespresso right here. I built this little power box over here so I can get my 120 outlets as well as multiple USB-A and USB-C. I wired in an Anderson plug right here for running my diesel heater, or really any other thing that I want to hook up. Instead of using the old-fashioned cigarette lighter plugs, I can use the Anderson connections. Again, like I say, everything runs through this aux beam switch right here as far as my, what you would normally call your house battery. Right. The water filter, my water pump, and this is a UV filter that's on the water filter. So makes everything nice and clean.
And then you get your kitchen faucet back here, and I'd say that's probably the biggest thing about your build is going from a standard, you know, house battery setup where you got 2 big lithium-ion batteries, so now you just have a power station. The power station never goes out, you just switch it out.
Exactly. So I can get my water here.
Nice.
And got plenty of water pressure here, washing dishes. Because this is filtered water, I can just take it in my water bottle here when I'm down low on water, which I am, I can just take it and
top it off.
Top it off and put it back in the fridge, and it's cold in the morning. So when I'm camping every night, this is one of the last things I do is fill this up, put it in the freezer or in the fridge so that it's nice and cold in the morning.
Sweet. And you also have an expedition trailer you tow with us. How do you like the trailer option?
I love the trailer option. I use it mainly when my wife is coming along.
Right.
The trailer, it's a lot of extra stuff to carry around when you're doing a simple trail. It's no big deal. I've got the Expedition Voyager. It'll go anywhere the Jeep will go. Yeah. It's just more complex when you're having to carry all that extra stuff.
Right.
When it's just me, I typically go like this. Whenever my wife is coming, we always take the trailer. We've had the trailer to Colorado, to Moab. We've done all the big trails with that trailer.
Right.
It'll go anywhere. But like I say, and it's very comfortable. We've got heater, we've got hot water, we've got cold water, we've got an air conditioner system in there. I mean, it's
pure luxury.
It is very much luxury, absolutely.
Nice.
So, and then outside here, I just upgraded to the Alucab Gen 3R tent. I can't say enough about that. I really love it. I got the option. It's got a drop-down table on the inside as well as a ratcheting mattress, so I can ratchet the mattress up kind of like a lawn chair or something, and so I can sit up in bed and then have a little work surface there. So on those rainy days when ordinarily you'd be sitting underneath your awning, I can be up there in the tent getting a little work done.
Awesome. And then suspension. What type of suspension do you have to haul all this weight and gear?
So I've got the AEV system, the dual sport 3.5-inch lift with the heavy duty springs in the rear. And as far as shocks, I've got the AEV tuned Bilstein 8100 reservoir shocks.
Right, and Bilstein's a great company, AEV as well. And the biggest thing is when you build an overland vehicle, you got to have the HD springs. No matter which company you go with, AEV, Metal Cloak, Clayton, all make good quality suspension systems. And I think that's a pretty good wrap up. So Rod, thank you so much for walking around.
Appreciate it.
Hope you enjoyed the pre-cleaner.
You bet.
Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you would, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell so you get the notifications and keep coming back for more. Once again, head over to IncaOverlandOutfitters.com if you want to buy a trash bag, a tool bag, or a canopy topper when they come out, or a pass-through camper customized to your truck. You can save 7% by using the code SBYD. Once again, I get to share my dreams with you, but the true purpose of this channel is inform, motivate, and inspire you so you can get out there and start building your dreams.